Hello friends, I am Nashik from Walkthrough360P and today in this video, I'll introduce you to the theme that I use in almost all my websites. This is the best theme according to me. This is the best multi-purpose e-commerce theme, and the great thing about this is that it's free. It's absolutely free. It's a multi-purpose theme, which means that you can create any kind of website with it. You can create a simple blog, a business website, an e-commerce website, a WordPress website, and so on. For example, if you see on your screen, this is an e-commerce website, a super awesome and super beautiful e-commerce website. And this is created using this theme, that is the OceanWP free theme. So there is a complete tutorial on how you can create this e-commerce website using a free theme and free plugin. All the thing is free. Okay, so I'll give a link to that video in the video description below. You can click on that link and watch the video. That's an awesome video. Now today in this video, I'll try to go through all the features that is available in this beautiful theme, that is the OceanWP theme. Many people are using this theme on their websites, but most of the people don't know about all the hidden features that this beautiful theme has. Now if you are new to this channel, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up to this video. Press the bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. Now first of all, you need to install this theme. So what you can do, you can go to your dashboard, and by the way, for those of you guys who are very new to WordPress, whenever you want to go to your dashboard, just type in your website name /wp-admin. As you can see in the URL bar, your website name, and after that /wp-admin, you will reach on this page. Now let's install our new theme. So to do so, what you can do, from the right hand side, from the left hand side, you'll see this appearances. Now click on appearances, or you can hover appearances and click on themes. Alright, so first of all, there's an update available. So let me update this theme. In fact, there's an update available for all these things, but I'm not interested in that. Okay, so now because I have already installed WP, but if you haven't installed it, let me show you how you can do that. First of all, click on this add new button. Then you will see a list of free themes that are available. There are millions of themes that are free and you can use them. And it's all, most of the themes are not that good. It's just a same design, one specific design, and you cannot do a lot with that. Okay, so once you come to this page, now let's search for the OceanWP. So you can search over here, OceanWP. You don't need to press enter, it will automatically start searching it. So here is our theme. When you hover this, you see this activate button, because I have already install this theme. But because if you haven't installed it, then you'll see this install button over here. So make sure you install and activate this theme. So let's again go back to themes. Now as you can see, I'm getting this customize option, which means that I have installed and activated it. Now let's see how you can create a page. So hover pages and click on add new. Let's create a sample page. Okay, so we'll just type in the title first and click on publish. Now let's see how this page looks. So let's open this in a new tab. So as you can see, like a normal page, this is how it looks. Okay, whenever you create a normal page in any WordPress theme, this is basically how it will look. Okay, so at the top we have our header, then we have the title. This is the title sample. This is the breadcrumb. Okay, and after that we have the sidebar, right sidebar, and all those space. As you can see, there is a lot of space at the bottom, that is the margin, default margin. At top also you'll see about this search bar, there's some margin, so that is the top margin. So suppose you're going to create a home page, then there is a lot of things that you have to do. First of all, in home page, like if you see our page, our home page, we don't have any sidebar or such, and here we have a default and a very boring sidebar. So we need to get rid of that. In normal themes, they have a very specific design. You cannot get rid of this very easily. Okay, but here, let's see what happens. So you come back to this page, and when you scroll down, you'll see this beautiful option. Now this is the main thing about this theme. Okay, you get this OceanWP settings below this section, and in every page you'll get these options. Okay, so let's see one by one. The first option, if you see, this is the main option. Under main option, we have three different options. First one is content layout. Then we have some options over here. Do you want right sidebar, left sidebar, full width or 100% full width. So I basically select this one, full width, or you can select 100% full width. Now what this will do is it will get rid of all these things, okay, this sidebar. Okay, so we won't have any sidebar either at left or right. We'll simply have a blank page. Let's see whether that works or not. So let's click on update, come back over here, let's refresh this page. Okay guys, now as you can see that sidebar is gone. Now we have a footer over here. Now let's get rid of this title and this breadcrumb, because obviously in the home page, as you can see, we don't use a title and a breadcrumb. So let's see how we can do that. Now you'll see this, there are so many options. So here we'll go through all of them one by one, but first let's see the basic things. Now you go to title and you simply disable it. Okay, so you disable it, click on update, come back to this page, and now as you can see, when we at present have this thing, but when I refresh this page, you will see this section gone. Let's see. Alright guys, so as you can see that title and everything is gone. Now we have the header and footer. In between there is nothing. So this is the perfect scenario to create and to start creating your home page, because we don't want anything between the header and footer. We just want this section. Okay, so if you want to create this website, again you can watch that tutorial. That's awesome, you can use it. Now let's see, there are a few more options over here. Okay, so first option was main. We have set this to 100% full width. You can change it, you can make it full width, left, right, sidebar. Okay, then you can select this sidebar. There are many different sidebars available. So where can you see that? So when you hover appearances, you'll see widgets. Let's open this widgets in a new tab. Okay, so when you see over here, there are so many different sidebars available, like footer 1, left sidebar, right sidebar, all these sidebars. Okay, so what you can do is you can select what sidebar do you want to show over here if you have selected the sidebar layout. Okay, it's obviously. So suppose I want to show the WooCommerce sidebar. So there is a specific sidebar for WooCommerce, as you can see, and it has some widgets. Then I can show this specific sidebar on this page. So I can change my sidebars depending on different pages. For example, in post archive page, I can show all the posts at this sidebar. In WooCommerce shop page, I can show all the products in my sidebar. So that's a really cool option. You can choose what do you want to show in your sidebar according to different pages. So you can literally set different sidebars for every single page. Okay, so that is what it is. Now we can disable margin. There is some default margin at top and bottom, so you can disable that. Because we have set this to 100% full width, that is automatically disabled. But if you see some gap over here, you can disable that. Then we have shortcodes option. Now this is a very beautiful option. Now as you can see, you have different options over here, which first one is shortcode before top bar. So if you have some shortcode that can display something, then what happens is you can put in this shortcode. For example, basically when you use slider revolution, you get a shortcode for different sliders. When you use contact form 7 or most of the contact form builders, you will get a shortcode for each form that you create. So you can use those shortcodes to display anywhere. Suppose before the top bar, after the top bar, before the header, after the header, before title, and all those places. Okay, so it's all up to you. Then we have the header option. Now as you can see, this is the header that we have, a beautiful and simple header. Okay, we have the logo, then we have our menu bar over here. Now in the header option as well, first of all, you can simply disable the header. Okay, now this is the top bar. Okay, we haven't enabled it. Okay, at the top of this menu there is something called top bar. Okay, so you can have that top bar as well, or you can simply disable it, and you'll see some gap at the top. When I disable it, everything that you see over there will be gone. Okay, let me update this page. Let's come over here, let's click on refresh. Now if you noticed before we reload this, there was some gap over here, okay, at top of this header. So that thing is gone. That was the space for top bar. You can display your phone number, your address, and those things in the top bar. You know, above this header we have a very small bar, so that is what the top bar is. Now you can also disable the header. If you don't want to disable the header, suppose many times what happens is you can create landing pages. Landing pages basically do not have a header, because you're redirecting a person from some different location to this landing page. Okay, so basically disabling header is useful in landing pages. Let's update this page. Let's come over here, let's refresh it. Now as you can see, even the header is gone. So you have a lot of customization options over here. Now let me again go to header, let me enable it, or let me set this to default. Now we can enable it, and there are many options available for header style as well. Now this is a really crazy feature. You have options for header style in a free theme. Okay, that is really crazy. You have full screen, you can make it center, you can make it medium, vertical, and all those things. Let's make it center, and okay, fine, let's make it full screen. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's click on update, come over here, let's refresh this page. Alright, now as you can see, the menu is gone and we have this hamburger icon. Let's click on this. Now as you can see, this is how our menu looks like. This is the full screen menu. This is what it is called. You have your top bar, your search bar, and you have your menus over here. So you can change different style for different menus. You can put this logo in the center, and you can have your menu at right and left. So there are a lot of options available. Then after that, you have a logo option. You can set different logo for different pages. That's right, guys. Different logos for different pages, and even different menus for different pages. Okay, so here you can add your logo, and obviously after some time, later on in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can set a global logo that will be displayed on throughout your website, on any page or any post or any product. Okay, but you can set specific logo for specific pages. That option you have available over here. Now you have some more options, like you can set a max width of the logo. For example, if you don't want your logo width to be more than 200 pixels, you can set 200 pixels over here. You can set max height, you can set max width for tablet, max width for mobile, and similarly max height for tablet and mobiles. Okay, then you have the menu option. You can set different menus for different pages. You can change the typography of the menu. You can change the font style, color, all this link color, as you can see, hover color, background color, all these options. For example, let's change the background color. Let's see. Okay, let's change something. First of all, let's change the link color to red. Let's see whether this works or not. Okay, let me select, click on update. Let's come over here, let's refresh this page. Okay, first of all, let's make it the normal menu. Okay, here it is, header, default header. Click on update. Let's come over here, let's refresh it. Now as you can see, all the menu with link and obviously all of them have links, have turned to red color. So you can control all these things from here. Then I have shown you can disable the title, or you can set different options. For example, there are different style for title as well. For example, if you see over here, there are style, center, title, background, image. You can make your title centered. Let's see how that looks. Click on update, come over here, let's refresh it. Now as you can see, your title is being displayed in center. Earlier it was being displayed at the left side. So you have these options as well. Then we have the breadcrumbs option. You can set breadcrumbs option. For example, here is your breadcrumb. You can see, you can change the color, separator color, link color, and all those things. Footer option as well. If you don't want to show the footer widget area on this page, you can simply disable it. Let's see whether that works or not. Let's click on update. Let's come over here, let's refresh it. Now as you can see, the footer area is also gone. Okay, you can also remove this copyright area if you want under the footer section. So there are a lot of customization options available, as you can see. Now this was the first thing. You have these options for pages and all. Now let me do one thing. Let me show you the more customizations options available. Okay, so you can come to your home page and click on customize at the top. Okay guys, so when you do so, you'll see a screen which would look something like this. At the left hand side, you have some options, and at the right hand side, it will display your page. So at the left hand side, the first 3-4 options are the basic options that you will find in any website, in any theme that you use to create your WordPress website. For example, your site identity, menus, widgets, home, settings. These are the options that you'll find on every theme. Now after that, we have the most amazing options. So first option over here is general options. Let's click on that. So first option over here is general styling. Let's click on general styling. Now again, as you can see, you can change the background color of your website. For example, if I want to make it red, as you can see, obviously it is looking too bad, but you can change it. You can make it some different color or some gray color if you want, okay, instead of white color. Or if you want to set this to default, again, if you have messed up over here, you can simply click on this default button and everything will be set to default. So that's a great thing. Again, you can change the link color or link hover color throughout the website. So you have these options as well. Now when you come back, you'll see the next option is general settings, and this is also a very beautiful and cool option. First of all, let's hide these controls and let's see how our website is looking at present. So as you can see, this is how it is looking. Okay, you have all these options like this. Now what we can do is, let's come over here. We can change this. In fact, let's go to the shop page so that we can see everything more properly. Okay, let me go to the shop page. Alright guys, now let me hide controls. So this is how our shop page is looking. Okay, this is by default full width. Now let me change the layout to boxed layout. Okay, so it is loading. Okay, now you won't see any change right now, but when I hide control, now as you can see, this website is turned into a boxed website. Okay, as you can see at the left and right, we have some margin, and in the center we have our beautiful website. So you can have this design or this layout if you like it. Then we also have a separate layout. When you click on this, all these sections will get separated. Let me show you. When I hide control, you can see the it looks like the header is floating somewhere. All these widgets are floating, and now everything is separated. Okay, so this is the separated layout. Again, this is also a beautiful layout. So I'll go back to wide, or maybe go back to boxed first. Now here also you can change the color of the background. So whatever background you see, you can change the outside background color and inside background color. So let me make the outside background color as blue and inside background color as red. Okay, let me hide controls. Now as you can see, the outside background color is blue and inside it is red, and obviously it is looking terrible, but I just wanted to show you guys that you can do that. So let me set both the color to default. Okay, then you can change the content with, now this is a great option. Okay, now many people might think, what, this sidebar is quite small or this sidebar is quite big. I want it small, big, whatever you like it, you can change it from here. Now if you see, the default percentage is 72% for this section where you see these products. So 72% of the page is saved for this content, for these products or whatever you have, and 28% is saved for the sidebar. Now if you want to decrease the size of the sidebar, as you can see, when I do decrease it, you can see the changes in the sidebar. So suppose I want to make it 20 and I want to increase the content area to 80. Now let me hide. Now as you can see, this one is quite small and this one has increased in size. Okay, so you can do this as well. Okay, so let me again go back to default. So I'll just click on this button, this link, and everything will set back to default. Now we can change the page layout from here. You can add custom paddings. You can do all these options. Okay, so let me go a bit faster because I think it is going too big. Okay, so it is getting too long. Okay, so let me go to page title, which is the next option. Now we can control the design of the page title over here, and if you want to hide this page title on specific devices, you can do it from here. You can change the tagline for the heading. You can change the background color for the heading. Okay, so it will change only the background color of this portion. So suppose I want maybe black background color for this section, and the text I want it to be white. Okay, so this is also looking quite good, don't you think so? Okay, so you can change the design as well. Okay, so this is also looking decent. You can change some more settings from here. Let me go back. Okay, not from here, from here. Then we also have the this option available, which is scroll to top. you can control this button. As you can see, if you follow my cursor, you'll see this button. When you click on this button, you will be redirected to the top page. So you can change the style of this button. By default, this icon is selected. If you want to change the icon, for example, let's set this icon. Now as you can see, the icon is changed over here. You can increase the button size like I am doing. As you can see, in fact, you can increase it more like this. Okay, the size, I think it is 60 is the maximum size. You can also increase the size of the icon. Now as you can see, when I do so, you can see the changes on that button. Okay, so you can also change the radius. You can changing the radius will make it more circular. It will make the corners around it. Let me show you. So as you can see, when I increase it, now this button is become a circular button. Okay, so that is what the radius will do. You can change the color of the button as well. For example, if you want, you can make it red. You can change the hover color. For example, when someone hovers this color, it should turn yellow. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it is done. Okay, so this was the scroll to top button. After that, we have paginations. Now this is what pagination is. As you can see, page number 1, 2, 3, this is what it is. Okay, so you can align it. By default, it is aligned to right. I can make it center. Now as you can see, this section is in the center. I can increase the font size. As you can see, this is looking terrible, but you can do that. You can increase the border. Okay, so you have all these customization options. Now you can change the background color, background hover color, and all these options from here. Let's go back, and after that we have forms. So we don't have any form over here, but you can control few things from here: the padding area, the label color, and so on. Then we have theme buttons. For example, you have one button over here, and there will be many buttons that you can create and use in throughout the website. So you can change the color of the background from here. So let me make it red. Now as you can see, there is one button over here, filter button, and the changes have taken place. Now let me make the hover color as white. Now as you can see, when I hover that filter button, let me make it black. Okay, as you can see. So wherever there is a button used, you will see the changes taking place over there. Okay, and we have some more option, I guess. Okay, so we have the color hover. Okay, so you can change the font color from here. Okay, so by default it is set to white. You can change it from here. Let's go back. After that, we have 404 error page. Now this is another amazing option. What happens is many times people will get that awkward 404 page not found thing. Okay, so what you can do, you can actually create a page and set that page as a 404 page. So basically what you can do is, suppose a 404 is just nothing but whenever a person is searching for something on the website. For example, they use this search bar to search for something on the website, and that thing doesn't exist on your website, then they'll see that not found page. And basically a basic design of 404 not found page is just, in capital, in bold and very big letters, it will be written 404 page not found. But you can actually tweak those things. What you can do is you can create a different page, and you can just make it, you can just imagine, when I say, you can just have the title at the top, 404 page not found, but you can write something like, but we have some more things for you, and at the bottom you can give all your page links, some products, and so on. Now what that will do is, whenever someone goes to that, whenever someone is finding for something and they don't find it on your website, then you will give them some options. You know what, you didn't find that thing, but why don't you try this page, why don't you try that product, and so on. I hope it is clear. Okay, so that is what this thing will do. It is also a very important option. Now as you can see, just under one general option, we had so many different options. Now let me go very fast. After that, we have typography. You can change. Now as you can see, this is the font style, this is the font family, and size and color. You can change it. Okay, you can change the heading 1 style, heading 2 style. You can change the body font. Okay, this is all the body font that is used. If you don't like this font family, you can change it from here. You can change fonts of specific places like main menu. But if you want to change the fonts only of the main menu, you can do it from here. For example, it is by default to Montserrat, which is my favorite font, so I don't want to change that, but let us do some changes over here. Let us now, as you can see, by default this is how it is looking, quite bold. Now let me make it a bit thinner. So what I'll do is I'll select this one, light. Now as you can see, it is almost gone. Let's select normal. Okay, so as you can see, this is how you can change the size of the font if you want. If you want, let's make it 14 pixels. Now as you can see, this is quite smaller. So you can do all these changes from here. Now let's come back and let's see some more changes. So here we have the top bar. Okay, so we have the general option. Where do you want to display the top bar? If you don't want to display the top bar, by default, you can see this thing, place your content here. This is where this is how your top bar will look. Okay, let me show you what you can put over there. Okay, so first of all, you go to content and you can select a template to show on your top bar, or you can just type in some content from here. For example, I can type in phone number and my phone number, or whatever phone number I want. Now as you can see at the top, they'll see the phone number. Now you can see some more, you can create some more things over here. Okay, you can have a complete line of content over here. Then we have some social icons. If you want, you can display your social icons at the top as well. So let me put this simple hashtag so that I can just show you. Alright, so as you can see at the left hand side, you will see the social icons, Google Plus, Pinterest. Okay, so you can have this option as well. Now let me go back and let's see what we have next. We have header. We have seen most of this settings related to header in the page setting, and that was for specific page, and here you can do it globally, which means for entire website. Okay, so you can change this style to full screen, to whatever you like. Background color of this header. If you want to change the background color of the header, if you want to make it red, you can do it from here. Okay, if you want to change the style, instead of minimum, if you want to make it center, let this load and let's see how it looks. Okay, so as you can see, the menu is now in the center, and the icon is now in the center, and we have the menu like that. Okay, so you can tweak some more thing from here. Left menu, actually you can select left menu and right menu. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what you can do is you can create a small, instead of creating one complete menu, you can divide this menu into two, and you can have these 3 links in the left menu and remaining links in the right menu, and you can select left menu and right menu from here. Okay, so you can do these things as well. So let me go back to the minimal style. Let's come back, and then we have header media. You can add some media in the header. I don't know about this option a lot, so let's come back. You can change your logo from here. As you can see, I have this logo. You can change the logo. You can increase or decrease the max width. You can increase or decrease the max height from here. Okay, then we have the menu option, option related to menus. Alright, so you can again select a template. You can change the effect, link effect. Okay, by default there is no effect, but you can add like this. Okay, for example, brackets. Now whenever I hover to any menu link, you will see brackets effect. Okay, let me show you. Okay, as you can see, when I hover track orders, you can see the bracket effects. You can change these effects, like let's select circular reveal. Let's see what happens now. Now as you can see, we get this circular option. Okay, so there are a lot of options available. You can play around with that and you will get better idea. You can have social menu, mobile menu, not very important, so we'll come back. Then we have blog options, so you can control how a blog looks like, how the blog page looks like, what should be the layout, left sidebar, right sidebar, complete, full width, and so on. Then you can select the blog style. Do you want the large images or thumbnail or grid? I don't think we have a blog page right now, so I cannot show you that. And you can but when I do these changes for products, you will understand it. For this thing also, it is very much similar. Okay, so let me come back and let me directly go to WooCommerce, so that you will when I do these changes for products and for WooCommerce settings, you can apply the similar settings to post and blog. Okay, so first of all, in the WooCommerce option, you will see, and obviously you won't see this WooCommerce option if you have not installed the WooCommerce plugin. Okay, so that makes sense. First option over here is stored notice. So this is very useful when you're creating your website, when you're in the development stages and your website is not yet live. but you know, you're showing your website, people might come and you just might have some dummy products and they might end up purchasing the dummy product. So that can be a bit problematic. Okay, so this is where this option comes into picture. You can enable this, and as you can see, there is a very beautiful and very useful, I would say, a thing already given. You can simply enable the store notice, and now you'll see at the bottom, let it reload first. Now you can, as you can see at the bottom, this says this is a demo store for testing purposes. No orders shall be fulfilled, and the person can simply dismiss this. Okay, so this is also an important feature, I think. Okay, then we have general WooCommerce settings. You can have a custom WooCommerce sidebar like we have, as you can see, a different sidebar for WooCommerce page, and you can control all these things. Okay, if you want to learn more about that, watch that video which is given in the video. Okay, the link of that video is given in the video description below. Now you can change the style on sale. Let me see first. Display cart when product added. Okay, so yeah, we want to display cart, or you can just set this to no. Widget style, you can say select default or drop down. Add to wish list icon. Do you want to show the add to wish list icon in header? If you tick mark this, we'll get another icon over here. Let's see. As you can see, we have this icon. Okay, as you can see, we have 3 products in the wish list, so you can do that as well. Now when you see over here, whatever product is in sale, you'll see this badge, sale badge. You can change the style of that badge. By default it is square. You can make it circle. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I think we have to reload this to do this changes, but you know, that is what it will do. Now let's come back. Let's see some more options. We have menu cart. Okay, option related to this cart icon. So we can have icon and cart count. Okay, so because as you can see, it shows the icon and also the count, how many products you have in your cart. So it shows 1. If you want to show only the icon, you can do it over here, and you have some more option. Icon and cart total as well. Okay, icon and cart count plus total. Let's select this one. Let's see what this does. Alright, now as you can see, when you select this, you also get the total subtotal price over here. So this is what it does, I guess. Okay, so you can change, you can also change the style. For example, when I hover this, you can see this drop down style. You can change this to something else if you want. Now you can also change the cart icon. By default, this is the icon, the bag icon. If you want, you can select this cart icon. Now as you can see, the icon is changed, and you can increase the size of the icon. Okay, as you can see on your header, the icon size is getting increased. You can change the style, compact, spacious, and all those different things from here. Okay, so you have a lot of customization options here as well. Then we have archives. Okay, product archive page. For example, we are on the archive page where it displays all the different products that we have. So first of all, do you want to show the products? Do you want to show the categories, or you want to show both? So I just want to show the products. Like as you can see, we have all the products showing up at the right hand side. Then what all option? Now by default it is the left sidebar. If I want, I can make it right sidebar. Let me show you. Now as you can see, we have this sidebar at the right side, so you can do that as well. Okay, shop post per page, as you can see, by default is set to 12. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. So 12 products are showing. If you want, you can make it 10, and you can increase or decrease the number of columns. For example, here 3 products are showing, and if I want, I can increase 4, and now as you can see, there will be 4 products per row. Okay, then after that, you can change the style, grid view, list view. Okay, the default style. Let me show you this. Okay, now as you can see, this is the list view. If you want, you can go back to grid view, and let's change the column back to 3. Okay, it is taking some time for loading. Okay, right, we have this thing over here. Then we have some option like, let's see, display filter button. Do you want to display filter button? So if you want, you can do that. Then you can control the elements positioning and whether you want to show them or not. So let's see over here. So by default, as you can see, at the top we have the image. So here also we have the image. Then we have the category. So here if you see, we have the bags category. Then we have the title. Here we have the crocodile dandy. So this is the title. Then we have the price. So price is not displayed, but in this product, as you can see, we have the price. Then description, which is not displayed. Then after that, at the bottom, we have add to cart button. Now you can change this style completely, and you can also disable something. For example, if I don't want this add to cart button to be shown over here, I can simply click on this I button and it will disable it. Let's see. Now as you can see, that button is gone. If I don't want this, what is this categories to be shown, then I can disable the categories as well. Okay, let's see. So categories is also gone. I can also disable the price. Let's see. I don't know why would you do that, but I'm just showing you the options. So now as you can see, we just have the products and we have the title. So you can do this as well, and you can have the content alignment, center, left, right, pagination style, all those things can be changed from here. Now when you come back, you can also change single product style. So let me first open a single product. So let's open this product. Okay, this is out of stock. We should not have opened this. Let's see. Okay, this product is already out of stock. So let me open a normal product where we have some stock available. So let me open this one. Alright, so this is how your single product page would look like. So first of all, you can change the layout. Instead of left sidebar, you can have right sidebar, or you can just display full width and remove the sidebar. Let's see how that would look. Alright, so why is it not changing? Let's select this one. Okay, now as you can see, this is displaying. Now again, let's select that one. Sometimes it doesn't load properly, that's why that happens. Okay, so as you can see, now this is working. So this is how your product page would look like without any sidebars. Okay, so if you want, you can have the sidebar. If you want, you can display the single product without any sidebar. Okay, it's all up to you. Now here also you have the same option. We have the title, then rating, then price, excerpt, then quantity, and wish to add all this option, product meta. If you want to show, suppose if you want to show this metadata at the top, just below the title or price, you can do that. Okay, so let me put it just below the price. Alright, now as you can see, below the price we have this metadata, that is the SKU and the categories. So you can do that. Similarly, you can change the image width and summary width. Okay, so this is basically the image width, and this is the summary width. If I want, I can decrease the image width. I can just like that, but that would look bad. And I can increase the summary width. Okay, so you can see you have a lot of options over here. Thumbnail layout, horizontal, vertical. Okay, now as you can see, when I select vertical, this is how it will display. When I select horizontal, this is how it will display at the bottom. Okay, so this is how it will look when you do this change. Let's hide control. Okay, so this is how it will look. Okay, let's see some more options. Tabs option, left, right, center. So these are the tabs. As you can see, by default it is center. If you want to make it left, you can simply make it left, and all the tabs are on the left hand side. Now similarly, there are some more options. You can just go through all of them. We have the cart option. Alright, so not very important. Checkout option. Okay, you can change all these things from here, your privacy policy and all those things. I don't want to make this video a very long one, so I think we have covered all the important options. Yeah, all the important options are covered. I hope you guys like this video. This is a free theme, so I think you can go ahead, give a try, and if you like it, that's good. If you don't like it, no problem. Okay, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this theme, whether you're ready to use this or not, or if you know some better free theme or premium theme, please leave a comment in the video description below. Let me also know that theme so that I can recommend that to others. Okay, so if you have enjoyed this video, if you think this video was helpful, then you can make sure to subscribe to my channel and also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. Give a thumbs up to this video if it helps you, and don't forget to share this with your friends on social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, and so on. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you soon.